Alright guys, I know I was a little late to the party because I had allergies killing me yesterday and I just got back home from work when I could really make a video about all this stuff, but as you all probably know by now, there's more news out about Multiversus, finally. I am pleased to announce that we're getting a closed alpha on May 19th, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is 12 Eastern, which is my time. And the closed alpha will end on May 27th. So roughly, I think 9 days or something like that for this alpha. But on top of that, we're also getting an Evo tournament. It's really cool that the Multiversus team is already doing a huge tournament before the game is even released. And it's literally gonna have a $100,000 pot with a payout for top 32, which you don't really hear about, especially not in Smash. There's not any top 32 payouts. Like yesterday, they just dropped the bomb on all this info. How to register for it, which I'll even leave the Multiversus website linked in the description below, so that you guys can actually go sign up for it yourself if you haven't already. But this one is also going to be crossplay, which is huge. You can literally play on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. And for people like me who already played in the last tests on PC, we immediately already are invited back, which is really cool. Because, you know, obviously, I don't want to have to try to go through the sign-up process all over again. But good luck. Good luck to those who are having to sign up for consoles and stuff like that. I seriously wish you the best of luck. Maybe if you subscribe to the channel, you will get a better chance. No. As well as join the Discord, because we'll be talking about this stuff all the time, and my Twitch will be linked in the bio, because I am probably going to be streaming this game every day of the alpha. So if you guys want to join me there and hang out, talk about the game, and maybe if you have the game, maybe I'll run some games with you. Oh yes, also for people joining the alpha, no, none of your stuff carries over. I've played in 2 tests already, and all that stuff has to reset, because they have to reset the servers and stuff like that to make new servers for everyone to join on, and stuff like that. But if you were a part of the last tech test, now we can actually talk about it, you know, since the NDA is lifted. Woo! There was a Tech Test 2 badge that you could get, and there was a Scooby-Doo like profile picture you could get as well. So if you did do those, you actually will have those. Those are the only things that'll carry over from last test. But that's really cool. And honestly, I forgot, since the NDA is lifted, if you guys really want to ask me any questions in the comments or anything like that, I'm totally down to answer. But even I saw Maximilian Dude's video, and he was talking about the HUD and stuff like that, how the damage looks under the characters and stuff like that, and I made sure to put in the comments that that's actually an option, because he said it was kind of weird that it wasn't at the top of the screen with the character portraits. But that's actually a feature in the game that you can change to on the characters, on the top, or both. But yeah, there's a lot of customized like options and stuff like that in the game. Even like there's like options to change the colors and stuff of the outlines of each team and stuff like that. Yeah, man, I feel like I'm kind of rambling on, but man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to play this game again. And now that I can actually stream it and stuff too, it's gonna be so much more fun. Like, I'm gonna be able to actually share my thoughts and everything with everybody, and hopefully play with some other streamers and stuff like that. That would be fun. Shoutouts to the boys, shoutouts to Shader, shoutouts to Twan, shoutouts to Bloodhound. hopefully this goes well. I think it'll be interesting to see how the crossplay thing goes, because obviously it was not in the last test, so we'll have to see if they can really pull it off. I think they can, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if like the first day might be pretty rough on the servers, because there's gonna be a lot more people, and crossplay as well. Like, it's gonna be it's gonna be a lot, man. But I think they've obviously been heads down working on the game, really trying to prepare for this. So also just about this video, about the gameplay video that we got. How cool is it that Void and the Cat, like 2 pro Smash players, were the people that were guests? Like, I don't know, that's just so cool to me, because I have huge respect for both of those guys. So it's really cool to see them be the guests. Little tidbit from the test, actually, now that we can talk about it. Obviously we can't share any gameplay or anything like that, but now I'm really rambling on. But about Void and the Cat. One of the reasons they were invited too is because they topped the charts. Because there's actually really cool leaderboards in Multiversus that show you who's doing the best in the entirety of the game. Like, who is the number 1, number 2. And Void and the Cat were at the top of the 2v2 rankings. I don't know if they were at the top of 1v1. I know Nakat was for a little bit, because I was actually fairly high ranked, like I think maybe like top 50 or something like that. But I actually played against Void, which is what the rambling I was doing is getting to. I actually played against Void, and it was really cool. It was really cool to actually be able to play against a pro, like a pro that I've always had so much respect for. But it also was close, and I'm not even trying to be like, oh, I was so close to beating Void, like, you know, Void's free or anything like that. But I think he had just picked up the game or something, because you could tell he was still trying to get used to it. But literally, like, I was really close to beating him, and then he just edged us out. Because obviously he's freaking Void, he's really good. But it was still really cool. It was really cool to play against him. I'm hoping this time, like, people like HBox and stuff will probably be playing, so hopefully I can run into players like that and stuff. I plan on it, because I plan on being really high ranked still. So even though it's going to be much harder with so many more people being in the game now. And then I think the last thing I want to talk about in this video is the copyrights. The copyrights thing that's been going around because of shoutouts to Bugs and Shader, who also just made a video on it. But if you look at the list of copyrights down at the bottom, it's now it says like Space Jam there too, which some people are thinking is hinting maybe we're getting LeBron, which would be hilarious. And then also Rick and Morty is down there too, which practically confirms what we already knew since the beginning of knowing about the game, which is that Rick is going to be in the game. We've kind of already known that. But I'm also wondering where Gandalf is. You know, there's like no word on Gandalf at all. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. It's just kind of a Multiversus like ramble, just kind of talking about the game, some of my experiences in the test with Void and all that stuff. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions about the game down below. I'll be glad to answer them. And it's been Titanium. Stay solid.